If you've been in a relationship, marriage, or situationship with a narcissist, then you know firsthand what it's like to experience an emotional beatdown. And you would have probably rather been beat up by three or four men instead of enduring the painstaking hardship that you went through or that you're still presently going through. My name is Phil Green, and I'm a holistic therapist, minister, theologian, and I lead a support group for survivors of narcissistic abuse. We also provide support for individuals that are currently still in a relationship with a narcissist. We talk about breaking the trauma bond, we talk about coping skills, and we empower members of the support group with the tools that they need to make it through this challenge and plight. We empower them with the tools that they need to have a better life and to not lose their minds. And oftentimes, the question is raised, Brother Phil, how do I know when I am healed? And that's such a simple question, but it's also so profound because it actually makes sense and it's a valid concern. Because emotional abuse is not like physical abuse. You don't gradually see a black eye go away. You don't gradually see uh, scratches begin to fade, or you don't gradually experience the mending and healing of bones coming back together. In fact, in my opinion, emotional abuse is far worse than most physical abuse because it's hard to prove. There's no physical, tangible evidence of it. And oftentimes, the only person that's aware of it is you. And instead of these visual injuries, you have to deal with these emotional wounds that need to be healed. And we understand what that's like. So, the way I would answer that question, I would say that there's a difference between healing and healed. Healing is a process, healed is a place. Healing is a road, and healed is an arrival. Healing is a journey, and healed is a destination. One takes time, and one is an achievement. So when you begin your healing journey, it's going to consist of milestones like overcoming resentment, overcoming hate, overcoming the desire to ruminate and think about what would have been and what would have become of the relationship, overcoming the desire to know if they're with somebody else, overcoming the compellment to look at their social media and see them with the new supply. That healing journey consists of waking up sometimes, feeling like somebody punched you in the stomach. You have to overcome anxiety, overcome withdrawals, and maybe overcome depression. However, the place called healed is a destination, it's an arrival point, it's the end result of your healing journey. And the outcome of being healed is what I call genuine indifference. That is primarily the goal. Once you are healed, you will experience genuine indifference. And what that means is you won't care any longer what the narc is doing, what they're up to, who they're with. When you get to this place, you've forgiven them. There's no more any attachment because you've let go of the bitterness. You've let go of the brokenness and the pain you went through. You're no longer experiencing the ramification of those emotional injuries. You don't give a remote darn about what they're up to or what they're doing. You literally don't care at all. And I call it genuine indifference because it has to be just like it sounds genuine. You have to be honest with yourself because sometimes ego can get in the way of your healing. You might say to yourself or say to others, I don't care anymore. I don't care about that person. I don't care what they're doing or what they're up to. And then 5 minutes later, you're spinning a block to ride by their house to possibly catch a glimpse of the new supply. Or you're starting a fake account on their social media platform to get a glimpse of what their life is like and what they're doing. Genuine indifference is the outcome of arriving at that place called healed. It's when you don't care anymore. It's when you're not bothered. It's when you've broken the trauma bond, when you've used the safe space steps to break the trauma bond, and when you've had success and taken power back over your life, when you're completely detached from your abuser and you're ready to move on and move forward. And even though you may have emotional scars, those wounds are healed. If this content has been a blessing to you and helped you in any way, please consider subscribing, pushing like, sharing this on your social media so that other people may be blessed by this content and this support. And just feel free to stay in the know so that we can help you know what it's like to overcome narcissistic abuse. Have a blessed rest of your day.